know what, folks? Let's just do this. Jason and I, we haven't done this as a twosome here to start the show in a little while. Yeah. So let's just do this right. Welcome to Crashing Game Night. My name is Matt Dior, your host, as always. Gerard will be around here momentarily. We are Sans Theo, but I'm going to start this one off by giving the introduction to our maitre d' of services, the man with the couch, the Lion's Mane, Jason Valerio.
How's it going, guys? How's it going? Oh my goodness, my light just went off, but it's okay. I'm gonna get that fixed. We are having technical difficulties today. What's up?
It is a Tuesday in October. Spooky Tuesday. And the man, as we look down on him from above, high on up, and the baby Grogu with him.
What's up, yo?
It's the beanied one, Gerard Barrera.
Hello, everybody. Hello. How's it going? What's going on? Thank you, all my favorite nerds. Thank you for joining. How's it going?
And
we
everyone
lost the main. Oh, there's the main. There's the main.
Bro, my light literally just like
no way.
went out. I don't know what the heck.
I do want to apologize to those that are out there that we had a little technical difficulties in starting this show off.
And we still are right now.
Well, I mean, Jason, you don't really need a light, do you?
No, I don't really. Do you? I don't. We're gonna start off the October month going,
It's scary. It's the scary month,
scary.
Scary.
It is okay.
Halloween. It's scary.
So anyways, how you guys doing?
Pretty good, man. Not too bad. I had Monday off. It was cool.
There you go.
Yeah. One of them bank holidays. It was nice.
Bank holidays. Oh.
Yeah. Guess so.
Must be nice. I worked.
That it was.
And I worked today.
Yeah, how was the today was rough?
I got more on my plate now.
Ooh. Well, that's what happens when a promotion comes.
Oh, yeah, that is even I wish it'll come, but we'll see what happens. But
not yet.
No, it's been all right though. The Codester got 2 stripes at karate today. So he's now 3 out of 8 stripes on his white belt with green stripes.
Well, so he was doing a little kung fu fighting, huh?
Yeah, but he somewhere in between the Miyagi-Do and the Cobra Kai there.
Nice.
Which, by the way, that is a fantastic show. Right. I'm on season 4 of that.
Let there be light, guys. Dude, let there be light.
Man, it got straight up momentum after the 3rd season, dude. So season 1 build, season 2 is kind of it gets better. Season 3 just all of a sudden flips everything I said. Legit from what one of my buddies told me, who's a full-fledged fan, is 1 was great. It was new. It was okay, cool direction. 2 kind of steering towards its footing. 3 found its footing and just kept going. And now dude, many people are invested.
I am 3 episodes into season 4.
That's so dude.
I am just
apparently now there's a movie in talks about it. To kind of either culminate the seasons or something.
Elizabeth Shue's back for it. She has a little guest spot on it as Allie.
Oh, sweet. She comes
back. He goes to Okinawa and you run into Emiko and Chosen from the second movie. Terry Silver just showed up. It's
I
good.
heard he's
really
the big bad, the really big bad.
Kreese is currently. So
in your season?
They just reintroduced Silver. He hasn't gone back to Cobra Kai
yet. They legit pretty much bought everyone back, dude.
They did.
I like that.
It's great.
I have to watch it.
It's worth. I recommend it. They're only 30-minute episodes, so it's not it's a huge hard watch or anything. But real quick before we get going too far tonight, and Theodore will be along. Oh, look, here comes the baby Stitch now. But
hey, there he is.
I want to wish the happiest of 51st birthdays to our one and only Newman.
51.
Newman.
My goodness.
51.
Called you out. He called you out, Newman. But it's good to hear
Happy
from
birthday,
you,
bro.
man. Like,
Yeah.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hope he's doing well. Yeah,
we
happy
miss
birthday,
you.
dude.
We'll get you back on.
Right.
You don't look 51, Newman.
Yeah.
We'll give you that. You don't look 51.
And fashionably late because he was tearing up a cardboard city is our Stitch, Theo Walski.
Yes, I love that you said Cardboard City. That's amazing. I love that scene.
Love that background.
Oh, we must be on Theo's iPad tonight.
Yes. So just to give a cautionary tale to building your own computers with custom water cooling.
Oh no.
So inside my computer on Friday, it got so hot inside, my tubing melted.
Oh my goodness, bro! What are you like,
bro?
So
were you on a raid? Were you on a raid?
No, I was not on a raid, but I was definitely gaming a lot through the day.
Yeah,
I had the day off, and like I casually turned over. I was like, "Huh, that pipe seems a little low,
a little off."
Okay,
little off.
No. Then I looked up and I was like, "Oh, this other one seems a lot lower too. Oh, and this one, and this one, and this one, and oh shit!
And why is the bottom of my case all wet
right now?" And so I put my hand over my computer. I'm like, that feels like close to 180 degrees. So let's turn this off.
And how much of your computer did you lose?
Actually, none of it. Thankfully.
What?
So every tube is just bent and still stayed connected and still had water flowing through it. It was just super hot water. Hot enough to where that the liquid cooling or the coolant has now browned everything on the inside and was close to boiling.
Oh my god, bro! I didn't know it can get that hot.
It can
in a computer, yeah.
No way.
Oh, yeah. So I'm equating it to the fact that I changed my fan settings to use the PWM to change the speeds based off of the heat. However, the system or the software I was using, you can only choose either based off of the CPU temp or the GPU temp. And since I was gaming, the CPU temp stayed low, GPU temp skyrocketed.
Oh no.
And with the 3090 I have, that one definitely gets really hot. So learn something new. It was definitely a miracle that I did not ruin a $5,000 computer. But yeah, cautionary tale.
Yep.
Be good with cooling.
Yeah, bro.
All right. So as we're talking about Newman, and then before we get in tonight, condolences going out to the acting world as we said goodbye to one Angela Lansbury today.
Yeah, legend.
Passing away at the age of 96. Mrs. Potts, Murder, She Wrote. She was.
It's all right, man. That's really what she was known for. It's okay.
Yeah.
She was an icon.
She was an icon. Yeah. A lot of it, though, the iconic roles didn't come until later on in her career.
Yeah.
But
she was,
and it was really because of those roles, because a lot of people watched Murder, She Wrote and even rewatched it. And she got more.
I can remember watching Murder, She Wrote, and then Newhart back growing up.
Murder, She Wrote, and then I would always wait for Bewitched. I liked Bewitched.
Bewitched.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and I Dream of Jeannie, I Dream of Jeannie.
I don't think that was the same actress. Was it?
No.
He's talking to just shows. So
TV show.
Yeah. TV show. Yeah, that was around the same era.
I Dream of Jeannie. Yeah. Because all of that was on the DCM network or whatever that was, or where you can just watch all those old school shows.
I was growing up while it was happening.
Sorry, bro.
So it was too risque for his age.
Right? I mean, come on. I was watching the 80s.
It had a bare belly in it.
I was watching A-Team and Knight Rider. I mean, come on, those were
yeah.
and Quantum Leap.
Yeah, reruns of that too. I love Quantum Leap.
Yeah, see, I didn't do reruns. I did like legit episodes.
We all remember what TGIF is.
Yes.
Rather than just
step by step. Oh yeah, dude.
Did I do that?
Oh man, God, I miss that. I miss that show too.
Not the mama. Not the mama.
Oh,
Not
classic show. Also ahead of its time. Dinosaurs was ahead of its time.
Yeah, it was.
So,
It was
man,
like
I think you gotta let things die, man.
Huh?
Some things you just gotta let die, man. Like,
oh yeah, but like that,
no, but I mean, like the
like,
technology that they had for everything with
and
the
for
animatronics
it to go
was smooth.
Multiple seasons with like animatronics and actors in it.
Yeah,
like it did something right, and
with
it
the
was
lip movement and everything.
Yeah, dude, and dude, the baby was awesome. That was the best.
So let's talk about this because tonight's gonna be mostly on the movie and TV side.
Wait.
I mean, there's some gaming stuff to talk about, and we're gonna end the show right for Jason.
Well, because I'm gonna be gone half the time right now. Let me just go ahead and
no,
it's not all Marvel movies.
Let me get my
Jason,
pillow real quick.
Jason,
it's only two pieces.
Give it a chance, bro.
I'll never
quit on you, bro.
So,
I'll never quit.
Jason,
just give it a chance, dog.
Jason. You and I have both said we have Marvel.
Just rip the Band-Aid. Just rip the Band-Aid, Mal.
Hold on.
Go ahead. Rip the Band-Aid.
Jason, you and I both have had Marvel fatigue. We've admitted that. But I love She-Hulk. This show is amazing because it doesn't take itself seriously.
Nope.
Where does that fit in the timeline? What phase is that?
That's the thing. It's not supposed to.
Just enjoy it.
Anyway.
What a lie, Theo. Everything in Marvel ties to each other.
It does.
To a certain extent, it's the most up to date. It is like essentially current.
It is current for
timeline wise.
Yeah. Timeline wise. But in the latest episode, we got to see spoilers ahead for about 30 seconds. We actually got to see Charlie Cox in the actual MCU gold and red ode to the original comics OG outfit of Daredevil.
It was awesome.
Right.
So it was great.
Awesome, Jason.
See, and you're gonna have to remember that moment.
And you know,
3 movies from now, you're gonna see it.
It's gonna be easy because it was awesome.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
It was great.
Now you're gonna see them. So just
watch
out. Not even 3 movies from now. It's probably next movie or something.
Actually, yeah, he's slated to be in quite a few stuff.
Oh yeah, he's showing up in shows and everything, prepping him for joining the actual MCU.
They're gonna build up to Born Again.
But I gotta ask Jason this: do you not like Charlie Cox as Daredevil, or you just purely Daredevil or Marvel?
No, I just purely Marvel right now, man. Just
all right.
Yeah, there's no offense.
Charlie Cox is a great Daredevil.
There's no offense to the actors, the actresses, and stuff like that. It's just, dude, I'm tired. Like I'm just tired. I can't even go like one day and people are talking about Marvel. I'm like, God, dude.
So Jason, I will say that She-Hulk is a breath of fresh air for Marvel right now. It really is.
I actually also heard a small little factoid about Charlie Cox. When he was filming season 1 of Daredevil, they were casting for the Solo movie, and he got into the final auditions.
Yep.
But the casting director and some of the people had a problem with his performance because he kept looking away from the camera and away from them because he still had the mindset of being
Daredevil too.
And but he did actually did get confirmed. Like, he lost the role because he was too
so used to playing blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was,
and then
that was wild.
Jason, there's going to be one less Marvel TV show now.
Oh,
in the future.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
Because Armor Wars with Don Cheadle as War Machine was supposed to be the primary actor. It is now going to be a movie instead of a TV show.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay.
Which is cool. Because
what does that fit in the whole Marvel movie things?
Well,
phase 18.
I think it's because also because of the acquisition of John Barnthal because he's slated to actually have a big part in that movie now.
So they're delaying a TV show to make a movie because they could not get
it wasn't slated.
Right now?
I want to say it wasn't slated until next year, but now it's being pulled off the TV slate and going to be moved into a movie. So therefore, it'll probably be delayed.
But that would actually kind of make me, at least me personally, more excited for it, because that would tell me that they have more content to put into a short amount of time.
I think it's less
rather than trying to span it out like
I think
most
it might
of
be
the
less
other Marvel
content.
series have been.
Because
I mean, like if you look at
a lot of the phase movies are going to
Winter Soldier, like you could have made that into one movie. Winter Soldier and Captain America,
Falcon and Winter Soldier. You
could have totally put that into a movie rather than trying to drown it out as some of the parts were. And I think that's what they might be leaning towards with that. With changing it from
I mean, some of those episodes that they cut off literally could have been one squished together and be one whole episode, or get away with like a couple of those episodes. Yeah, you're right. Like it totally could have been a movie.
Now, Rumor Central. That's the last thing we're going to talk about for Marvel, Jason.
You can talk about all you want. I am going to diss it. No matter what.
No matter what.
Hold on.
So we might as well just enjoy.
I'm going to throw shade, and I'm not.
Are you going to throw shade at this? Hold on.
I am not going to be Marvel.
After we had Eric and Julia on the show, are you really going to diss the fact the rumor is that Hugh Jackman is going to wear the yellow Wolverine suit for Deadpool 3? Are you really going to diss that?
Are we? What happened to I'm not playing Wolverine again?
Ryan Reynolds.
I get that.
Money.
I get that.
No, I mean, like he's got money.
Do it for money.
He don't need the money.
No, he doesn't. But the thing is, man, he has a really good friendship with Ryan Reynolds, and I guarantee this is most likely going to be a one-off thing.
This has to be a bro move. This is.
It is a bro move.
This has to be a bro move.
In no way, shape, or form was he ever hinting that he was going to come back. The only person that really could do it, and that has laid that foundation ever since he announced his retirement, was Ryan Reynolds.
But also at the same time, we don't know how much of him is going to be in the movie.
Oh, it's
it's going
to be
Ryan
like a buddy
everybody
type of thing.
I don't know.
I would almost think that a buddy road trip.
I would almost think it could end up being like maybe 5 seconds of him in the background, like him like slicing through Deadpool, just across the screen, and then that's it.
Probably like the cameo in was it X-Men's Origins or something like that?
I don't think so. Like for him to come back for a small cameo, I don't think he would. The fact that like they're gonna pay him. So there are that's why I think he's going to be like very prevalent in the movie.
But I also think it's really good that they're doing the yellow suit, because I feel like that won't put as much strain on Hugh needing to bulk the hell out, because he'll be covered, with the exception of the arms.
Well, he's already been working out though. He
does take it. He takes it super serious, man. Like he's going to get buff up, but yeah.
Here's two things. One is this is still current timeline where Logan does die in Logan. They're not messing with it. So he is,
because Logan died in 2029.
Correct.
Secondly is, and this came out on TikTok, and I was like, holy crap, he did do it. Deadpool 2 eluded this completely in the end credits when Deadpool's fixing the timeline, and he goes and he jumps into Origins and kills Deadpool. Well, the Merc with the mouth. And he's like, hey, one day your buddy's going to show up and want to do one more movie with you. Just say yes.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I remember the scene, but I don't remember that being said.
So,
I don't know, man.
Honestly,
I'm happy for it. I'm happy for all of it. But
I'm down. I would like. I agree, Jason. Like the only thing I would say is like I would be a little disappointed if he had like a multi-picture deal and he's coming back fully.
I mean, you're gonna Michael Jordan this, man. You're gonna Jordan this.
Well, but that's the thing. I would
Jordan
wait.
Well, okay, hold on, Jason. Which Jordaning
I'm sure
we doing?
You're talking about like Wizards,
about
right?
baseball.
I'm talking about the 4-5. You know what? Like,
oh hell no, he was still
great,
but
that's what's gonna happen. That's what's going to happen.
I mean, maybe
either one. That's
what I'm agreeing with. If goes,
like
if he came with a multi-picture deal, I'd be a little disappointed. I'd be happy with the one-off. Like, he's doing this for Ryan to do a Deadpool movie. Everybody wants it, and like, he's always thought that would be a great idea. Like, if it was a one-off, I'd be fine with it. But like, if it was a multi-picture thing, like
one and done.
Like, I was okay with you retiring. You know what I mean? Like,
at least it was with Logan, and it was closure.
Yeah, and that was the other thing. Logan for me was just so complete, and it was such a great movie. It was just like it really did at the time feel too early. But now that time has passed, I rewatched that movie. I'm like, dude, Hugh Jackman's the GOAT with that character. Yeah, like, keep it retired. But I get the one-off thing for Deadpool and Ryan. I get that. But yeah, if he came back, he's going to be part of the MCU. Like, I'd be excited, but I'd also be kind of like,
I kind of want part of it to be like Once Upon a Deadpool.
Like, I just can't. I just don't like it, just because like he's going to get tied into one, and he's going to get tied into another.
Yeah, I agree.
And then he's going to get tied into.
It does. It opens up the floodgates. But
and it's just going to be like, you know what? Like, dude, I said I was done. It was just one off because it was a bro move, which, you know, you respect the bro move, but they're going to want to try and like sucker him in, or like use stock footage of him or something like that into other. Pictures.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the moment he signs that contract, I guarantee they're going to throw so much money or perks his way to try and get him, like, come on, just three pictures, like 3 pictures, 4 pictures.
Just one cameo, just a cameo inside.
Something.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, dude, it's going to open up the floodgates. I absolutely wholeheartedly agree.
I like Jason. I just want it one and done. That's it. It's a bro move. It's a
bro move.
Road trip movie.
I'll accept it.
I'm okay with that.
It's a bro move. Like, but I would be shocked and appalled if he kept going.
Me too.
I would be offended. Yeah. I would feel offended.
Oh, I wouldn't be offended, but like, I'd be a little disappointed.
But how do you guys feel? Like, I personally feel like this is a smart move on Disney and MCU, is that I really hope that they do continue it, that they don't recast characters just for their story and their character pieces. So like, Tony Stark is Robert Downey Jr., no new Tony Stark, no multiverse version of him.
So
whatever.
There's a kind of a thing to that. I think their major plan
RDJ coming back.
No, so
but still within this phase.
I'm fine with actors coming back, but that they don't recast it.
Oh,
to
kind of
somebody
like
else.
What's his face? Kaczynski playing Reed Richards, right? We already had the existence of Ian Grofield. It's a multiverse variant. That's what Theo's kind of getting at. But here's the thing. Yeah. So let's flip to the other white meat in DC. And
you mean the sliver?
Barely have a sliver left after what Discovery's done to them. But rumor is, and Jason, I want to kind of hear your thoughts on this too, because of what we were just talking about with Hugh Jackman. But rumor is that Henry Cavill is back as the Man of Steel. As Superman. And he has an appearance in The Flash, which I really hope that dumpster fire comes out just so we can see Michael Keaton back in the suit and see what would have come out of that. But then he's also supposedly, depending on the rumor, Jerry, you brought up one where he's going to be an end scene in Black Adam.
That's where I heard that's going to be the announcement of that he's back at Superman.
But apparently The Rock strong-armed Warner Brothers and flat out told them Henry is back. End of story. Man of Steel 2, let's do this.
He negotiated for a multi-picture deal for him too. Yeah. So
because The Rock is basically taking over the DCEU. He's basically starting to lay down the law. And I hope
I guess
only because of the position that he's in.
Adam.
I mean,
and I think
and
that's all going to
thing.
depend
That
on
depends on
exactly
the
how
movie.
Black Adam goes. But he did say in an interview that Black Adam is the strongest on this planet, but that the strongest isn't on the planet right now.
Well, yeah, that was his kind of announcement that like he was trying to get Cavill back into
Superman.
Yeah.
So I would love to see Henry back as Superman and do it right this time.
I'm just going to be a simp and say I just want to see Henry on the screen again.
Totally down.
Hold on. Are we talking?
I was okay with Man of Steel.
Are we talking digitally erased mustache and all?
No matter, because he's still pretty.
That was horrible. It is.
He's still pretty.
So let's talk about prettiness. We were all treated to a trailer for Mario Brothers on Thursday. And
yes,
I have to say Jack Black is perfect as Bowser.
Yeah, he did a very good job with that, and like the voice just comes out from him really well. But I love how everything is looking in that trailer.
I could already I kind of had an idea where he was going to go with the voice, and I was already okay with his casting. Like he was gonna bring something to it.
Oh,
but
Pierre,
are you hoping?
Hold on, real quick, Pierre. We love you. Welcome on into the chat. Man of Steel, yeah, I agree with you on that one.
I thought Man of Steel was okay.
It was okay, but it wasn't great. Anyways, back to Mario Brothers.
It's just okay.
And that's where I want to go with this, Pierre. You
totally agree.
Clearly brought up what I want to just. How do we feel about Mario, both in look and in
I
Chris
don't know
Pratt's voice.
I don't know if this is kind
the
of
animation
a ploy.
Looks good.
The animation, well, it's Illumination. It's the same people who did Despicable Me.
I think
it looks great.
That looks good.
But I don't know if this is a ploy. I don't know if they're like toying with people because everyone already made like a lot of noise about the voice. But if that's really like the direction they're going with the voice, it's not going to do well.
No, I don't think so. I applaud Chris for the attempt, but I feel like it's not there.
At the attempt, that wasn't even Italian. That was
literally Chris Pratt.
There's no way that he's going to pull off Italian. There's no way he's going to pull off Italian.
That's Chris Pratt chilling out on Staten Island.
But that
wasn't even close to a Brooklyn accent.
Like you're an act. Try like so. It was literally.
I feel like he still tried.
All right.
I still feel like he tried. Like the whole like Let's Go was just absolutely horrible. But like before you go to Jason, real quick, I don't know if you guys have seen this video yet, but there's a video trailing out there.
Are you talking with the French
AI
dub guy? Oh,
no.
The AI. Yeah.
There's an AI rendering of the voiceover that improves on Pratt's voice to be perfect Mario. You have to try to go and find the AI version of the trailer. Okay. It's amazing, and they should just pay the AI to do it.
So Jason, what's your take on the trailer?
You know, I watched it with my wife while we were like just laying in bed, and I was just like, the Mario trailer came out. And then we were looking at it, we're like, it has potential. I really don't like the voice actor choices, you know, like with Chris Pratt. It just didn't when I'm watching and I'm hearing, there's a little disconnect. But then we watched the old Super Mario Brothers with John Leguizamo.
Hey, don't hate,
trailer,
baby.
And we're like, well, it can't be. It can't be as bad as this, you know. Like,
exactly. Hey, man, I like Mario Brothers.
Mean, yeah,
it can't be as bad as this.
John Leguizamo.
No.
Dennis Hopper.
No.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, it was bad,
bro.
Like
Pierre, no. Pierre,
you can't defend
that. Thank you.
Film.
That movie was amazing because it was one of those movies.
Defend that film.
It was one of those movies. It was so bad.
No.
It was so bad. It was good. It was awesome.
So I mean, it's just there is like a little disconnect. It's going to be a little bit. It's just like seeing Jim Carrey play Eggman. Since Pierre wants to use the wants to use that.
And we have a new first time chatter. Valley Cakes 1-3 and
Val,
what's up?
Taking shots at Jay.
It's okay. But it's just one of those things where I just the visual and the audio is just throwing me off a little bit.
You know what? I as I'm hearing Chris Pratt's voice come out of Mario, all I could think of was Parks and Rec.
That's what I think too. But
And
the sad part is
not-
that I come to that outtake with the Kardashian outtake.
That was such a great.
But a good old comeback.
That was such a great joke, dude. That was a perfect joke for that moment.
Here's the thing: is I think everybody
So
else,
funny.
like, was it Keegan Michael Peele?
Jordan Peele and
Keegan
Michael Key.
Yeah, thank you. Keegan's gonna be perfect as Toad. Jack Black is just Bowser. He is. I mean,
and I wasn't hating Charlie Day for Luigi. I think he could be a good Luigi. I think he's gonna bring some real comedy to it. But yeah, just Pratt, bro. I like Pratt. Sorry, Pierre. Sorry, guys. I like Pratt, but
he's the same in everything, though. True, he really is.
But do any of you disagree with, like, I have a slight worry about Jack Black with Bowser if he like kind of puts his
I hope he doesn't go overboard.
Jack Black.
Because he can go overboard. I know what you're talking about.
Like Tenacious D type level Jack Black.
No,
I don't want to see that.
You got to be
Bowser.
evil. Yeah.
He's got to take it a good amount of serious. Like I
totally
like
agree.
Some School of Rock.
I think he's
like,
going to be
riffs
okay
out of nowhere or anything.
I think
like
he's going to be okay with it. Because
I hope he's like evil, sarcastic, but like not like slapsticky or like you said, man, Theo, freaking Tenacious D, the movement, you know what I mean?
We don't need we don't need high fidelity Bowser.
Right.
That'd be interesting. No,
it's still a touch too far, man.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So
yeah.
I think so. Jason brought up a good question about Charles Martinet about being the voice actor, and I think honestly, we talked about this before the show. Is that there is a big difference between doing singular lines and doing actual like dialogue. So
yeah,
at this stage, I don't know if he's got the range capability.
Although
I mean,
I think
he could do it. I think he could pull it off. I think he could pull it off.
He started in theater and some television.
Yeah.
So I think he could have done it.
And I mean, he goes through conventions and such, like almost doing the voice the whole time.
And I think, but that's where I look at it though. He does it like certain lines and stuff. But as you look at his voice is probably dead by the time you're done doing those conventions, like Kenny talked about with doing Bowser and stuff, right?
True.
Mm-hmm. So I think that's where
that was after 2 days. He said after 2 days. Yeah, third day, like he had to like strain himself.
You're doing a movie, so you have the time. You can put in like maybe like 4.
Well,
do you have the time though?
Enough? So
do you have the time?
Technically, yeah.
You got tight deadlines.
Well, those animated movies, I guarantee, Super Mario Brothers was most likely first started 3 years ago.
Hey, welcome in.
Well, I know. I mean, it still started 3 years ago,
guys.
But there's still so much time
Austin
in the
just rated us.
Oh yeah,
Austin.
Hey,
Austin, brother.
Austin,
what's up? See you in November. Thanks for bringing on your peeps on in with us. We were just talking about the Mario Brothers trailer.
Voice acting was like, oh man,
difficulty of voice acting.
What a guy!
So you know what? Perfect timing. You know, having Austin.
Why don't we ask? Why doesn't Jason ask Austin what the level of difficulty it is between voice acting and dialogue? Since Jason had quite the thing to say. Jason.
Well, oh, dude, like I mean, like I really want to get. I would like to get Austin's idea, like. He's done full dialogue, so I mean it's not like it's something different.
And singular line,
and singular line. Like Austin, hopefully you're still in the chat right now, but is there anything where it's like, yo, you know what, man, do you think Charles can do it all the way through?
I think I think he could. Like, I really think he could.
I think it depends on the voice actor's background and what their like background is. I mean, and what their most yeah.
And I think part of that could be though also too is like if he did the voices in the movie, right, he'd be doing Luigi and Mario.
Yeah. And again, it's you can't like you're gonna have like days where it's like gonna be like, okay, like boom, boom, boom.
See,
and like you're not doing like a full like.
And Austin answered your question. Play. He said he's like, hey, he's a seasoned voice actor and screen actor who has done way more than Mario, and he was working long before Mario. So yeah, I mean, I think he could do it. I would have loved to have seen it. I really would have. And I would have loved to have seen Samantha Kelly be Peach and Toad as well. I mean, why not just give us the voices that we're used to hearing? Because these guys have been doing this for a very, very long time. They know these characters inside and out.
When to use like higher vocal tones, when to like, you know, dip.
The only one, because of what Kenny, like when we talked with Kenny, right, about him doing the Bowser voice on the weekends and his voice being just about shot sometimes, is that I don't know if Kenny, I would hope he would be able to, because of what he's been working on, but just doing that specific voice for Bowser, that pitch, doing it for line after line after line, and what that could potentially do to his voice cords, because
I'm sure it'll
like,
take a toll.
Yeah, but I mean, like you're not doing it in one day. You know,
right.
Remember, it's a job.
I get
so
that.
I mean, like you can do like one whole, like 1 hour. What is it? An hour and a half movie. That's going to be what, like a week of voice acting, maybe. You know, like.
But here's the thing, though:
how much it's
3
really
years while the movie's being made.
But let's look at it this way: John Leguizamo, he did one of the voices in Titan AE, and he said it about fried his vocal cords doing that voice for that many sessions, take after take after take. And he couldn't act at all for a while because he had to give his vocal cords a break.
Right, because I mean, I would imagine it'd be hard on the production side to allow an actor to maybe only do like an hour session at a time, even if they only have like 15 minutes worth of dialogue. It's still going to take after take after take in order to get it right.
Yeah, the sessions are take a toll. Even Tom Hanks has said that for Toy Story. Like he's done one session, but the movie took 4 years to come out. This was like between 2 and 3. And when he was doing his sessions, like 1 year, he did like a number of sessions, but each session, it always took a toll because they want him to do it in a different pitch, a different tone. This word,
just like how we talked about it on Graham Norton with Tom Holland.
But this is the guy who has literally
say the exact same line 15 different ways.
Yeah, but these are the people who have literally been doing it for multiple years. This is not like a one-off, or this is not like I would use Tom Hanks, where it's like, I've been to 4 movies as Woody. Yeah, this is literally somebody who has been Mario since God knows how, like since when we're kids, you know.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
It's not like he's going to be like, maybe like a little higher tone. I was like, dude, that's not
I'm
how
just
Mario
agreeing that I think he would have time to heal, and like I think I think he should have done it too.
Absolutely. So it'd be interesting. I would love to, you know what, we've talked to, I've talked to Kenny and Samantha and Laura all in and about doing a podcast with all of them on. When the movie comes out, I would love to have them on and reenact a scene.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
That'd be sweet. The actual voices. So
then we'll be like, this is what this scene should have sounded like in the movie.
Yeah. Oh man, that'd be cool.
But with that said, as we kind of move into some other Nintendo news real quick, Jerry, Theo, Jason, and myself are not surprised by this news whatsoever. Skull and Bones was delayed.
That poor game.
It was originally supposed to be March 9th. They don't have a date for it now.
Poor game.
So
remember when we first played the first demo when it was a completely different game?
It is. And those devs have put in so much hard work reshaping it and rebuilding it. It's a bummer to see it, but I hope, like you put it, Jerry, that it doesn't go into development hell as it gets ready to go gold.
It's so close. Like,
so
yeah.
So just real quick in some other Nintendo news, as we look to kind of start moving on here. So, Jason, we had some Bayonetta news came out this week.
Yes,
a game that you're eagerly awaiting.
Yes,
and I'm interested to get your take on this because you did kind of listen to it and you could hear the difference. But
yeah,
the one and only Jennifer Hale is going to be the voice of Bayonetta. For those that aren't familiar with that name, she is Commander Shepard in Mass Effect, as far as everyone would call her, Femme Shepard. She's done tons of other work out there. She's awesome, one of the biggest voice actors alongside Tara Strong and Grey Delisle. But I'm interested, Jason, because you are our resident for Bayonetta. How do you feel about the change?
You can hear it. It is slight. If you aren't like super into it, then you probably wouldn't notice it as much. So Jennifer Hale does do a good job of taking over for Helena Taylor, but it's just one of those things where I will miss the differences. Again, I've only seen trailers. I haven't really gone through like any demos or anything like that, or if they have anything farther, because I just pick up the game, just like, okay, we'll see. I mean, I don't doubt her. I don't doubt Jennifer at all. I'm still gonna get it. I'm still gonna play it. I'm not.
Well, yeah.
This is
my
and the only
Marvel reason you
cherry.
didn't get, and the only reason you didn't get,
and
Helena
you know
Taylor
what?
is because Helena had conflicts in her schedule.
I'm happy for you.
I'm like, kind of saddened, Like,
and I also won't knock on your love of Bayonetta.
Number one Bay, man. Number one Bay.
Hey, this coming from the person that believes Shaolin Monks is one of the best games ever.
I never said it was one of the best games ever.
You want a remake of it?
Absolutely. I said I want one. I never said it deserves it. And I never said it was the best game ever. No. I wanted that game because I loved it. Yeah. And everybody else may have said it wasn't great. I don't care. I thought it was freaking awesome. And I replayed that game.
I feel like Jerry's in full reverse with this backpedaling right now.
Yep.
No, I really did not say it was the greatest game.
I do want to say this though, to kind of something that that's been going on in the chat, that's been talking back and forth where they were talking about the casting. But Austin did bring up a point though, is that you have these voice actors that have been doing this forever. That's their career. Austin Lee Matthews does voiceover work for many different projects, created Megaton Girl and voiced Roshan Final Fantasy VII Remake. Is that you have a lot of these animated roles, and now when they shift them to the big screen, they go out and get the big names to voice them instead of letting the voice actors do the work. And I think that's a travesty, because I think the voice actors who know these characters so well inside and out should get that shot.
That's a tale older than time, man. I mean, that's usually what always happens when it comes
way to hit the heartstrings there and work in Beauty and the Beast there, dude.
Thank you. Because really, I mean, that's what Hollywood does, dude. And I'm not saying I agree with it. I think to an extent, or depending on the project, maybe you need to get a name, but something with Mario that's been established for decades.
Mario.
Yeah.
And like still animated too.
Yeah, and it's not only is it still animated, but it's also like a franchise and character that is comparable to, like, I would say Mickey Mouse into like recognition. It sells itself. So that in itself, you don't need the names. Sell a good product. But to go to the other side of that, studios think they always need something to sell it. They think the premieres, they think more advertising, more like toys and merch to sell. And once you put names on that people are more recognizable or like that are stars.
If that's really true, I feel like they definitely chose wrong with Chris Pratt, because no offense against Chris, but I'm not going to go see a movie just for his voice. He's not established a name for himself with his voice. I'm not going to go see a movie just for his voice.
And it's just like, I think what everybody's kind of agreeing with in the chat is that like that for this project, I mean, come on, you could have gone with the whole original cast and still had a really great movie. I mean, it was going to make money. It's going to make money.
It needs to Mario. It needs to be successful, though. Not necessarily make money, but it also needs to be successful.
They've already cut half the battle by showing the trailer and how great it looks. Half the battle's done. Now everyone's fixated on what? The voice. That's going to loom over it until it comes out.
Yeah. But like I said, you have that visual and the audio, and you're just like not piecing it together.
Yeah,
we need it to be good, because then we can get a live action Zelda out of this.
Actually,
do we want a live action?
Oh yeah,
I heard a rumor that
I
Illumination
don't know if I want
might be working on a Zelda as well.
If they did Illumination Zelda, I'd be down for that.
I heard it.
I don't know
possible animated.
I don't know about live action.
I'm still kind of worried about that, because then we're gonna get the same treatment as Mario.
Really, Pierre? No. Zelda's not trash.
Bro, don't talk to me about like I argue with him about Breath of the Wild all the time.
You know what? Dude, well, hold on. Pierre, clarifying in chat, are you talking about Zelda as a series? Or are you talking about
he's talking about Zelda. He's talking about Zelda
because if you're talking Zelda as a whole, no,
as a whole.
I disagree. If you're talking about Breath of the Wild, we can have an actual civil conversation about why that is not necessarily the best.
All of them. See? No, can't.
Anyways,
can't do it.
So back to the other Nintendo news. We love you, Pierre.
God.
We will be hopefully be able to see Pierre here in a couple weeks when we're in Long Beach. But anyway, so Splatoon 3.
Yeah, bro,
I'm on the bandwagon.
You've been playing,
dude. This is actually one of my favorite gaming shirts now. It's just super comfortable and everything, and there's a lot.
It has all the icons on the back. I like that one.
It has this on the spine. It has the squid and octopus logos going down the spine. Yeah. It's a great shirt. But so
didn't you once have those color controllers too? The blue and the green.
I did have the similar. Oh no, I had the blue from the Splatoon set, and then I had a different green. I had the green from the pink and green set and whatnot. But so the numbers came out for Splatoon for their September sales for Japan. They haven't said anything about the world, but in Japan specifically, and this is kind of a bigger thing, is that they sold 2.7 million copies in Japan. What? Which it accounted for 67% of all physical games sold in Japan during September.
Damn.
Wow.
Okay. Now, to put that into perspective,
but is that because nothing else got released?
Oh no! Here's
just to be able to clarify.
Yeah. That's a good point, Theo. You know,
here's your numbers.
Just in case.
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give it to you.
Animal Crossing. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to you. Okay. Here's the top 10 for Japan. You had you had Splatoon, then it was followed by Dragon Quest X on the Switch.
Wow.
Dragon Quest X on the PS4. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Damn. Really?
Interesting.
Switch Sports. You had Minecraft Switch Edition, Dragon Quest X for the PS5. Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival for the Switch. Earth Defense Force 6 for the PS4, and Kirby in the Forgotten Land on the Switch. Sold
really.
Let me put this more.
But really quick, I feel like all those titles that only Splatoon was the one that released in September.
But they're just talking overall sales, right? All these other games were selling during the month, right? It sold more
that's
than
my point. That Splatoon was the new game in September.
Yeah.
And Kirby and Forgotten Land came out latter part of July, right?
Yeah,
something like
July
that.
So, yeah.
though.
No, I
But
think August.
still, like-
August, but
That's
even
still-
then though, it still
It still
sold
wasn't
more
new in September.
than all the Dragon Quest games combined across all their platforms.
But when did Dragon Quest come out?
Dragon Quest 10 was, let's look that up.
I feel like also like June, July.
Yeah.
I want to feel like that too. So I mean, like, so
Yeah.
that might
So
be
I mean, obviously,
a
it being the only
contributing
new
factor
Yeah,
that
August.
it was the
So,
only new game in September.
The new
Oh,
one,
month?
but the fact that
Yeah.
it still accounted for 67% of all physical games sold in Japan. When you think about it.
Especially physical. Yeah, I'll give
I
them
mean,
that.
that's
for
a
physical,
great,
for
great
sure.
release like month. Hell
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Um,
awesome.
and it is a blast. I love it. But they're getting a new Splatfest that's coming up. It's gonna be Pokemon this time.
What's a
So-
Splatfest?
So basically what
Sorry.
Splatfest is
I had
is
questions too.
like, so Splatfest there's been, this will be number
We need to be
3.
educated.
The first one was basically rock, paper, scissors, which is better, rock, scissors, or paper, right? And
Mhm.
you joined a team, you got a special shirt that matched what it was, rock, paper, or scissors, and whatnot. Then the second one was, if you were on a deserted island, would you bring food, gear, or fun?
Okay.
And the
Okay.
gear group, we won. This time around, it's going to be, which is the better starter?
Oh,
Grass,
Oh,
bro,
grass,
that's-
fire, or water?
That's a controversial
Dude,
conversation.
that's
right
a
I feel
there.
like as a group right now we have to answer that amongst ourselves real
Oh,
quick.
God,
I feel like we need to answer that amongst
Hold on,
ourselves
let
real quick.
me pull it up.
I'm putting it out
off
there.
the Splatoon account.
Let Matt finish, but yeah, dude, we have to
Matt,
kind of
I
like.
But
like
I'm
that,
putting
bro.
it out
That's
there
a
that my
great
choice
freaking
right
idea.
now, best starter is consistently fire. I will
How dare you,
always
sir.
go
How
fire
dare you,
for a
sir.
starter. Yep.
So
It's where I'm at.
this is what they're doing for Splatfest.
Oh my
So
That's
it is
cool, bro.
Oh, that's cool.
water,
I like that.
fire, and grass, and it's
Grass,
based
yeah.
around the new Pokemon from
The new
Scarlet.
ones.
That's
yeah,
so
'cause you
cool.
got the
Oh,
duck,
okay.
the-
See,
Okay.
that's rough. See, I normally go from either grass to fire. It depends on the starters.
I'm
Really,
going-
I actually had a feeling, Jerry, that you were a water guy.
I was water for the last
I went
for
water
Pokemon Shield.
once, but for the most
Okay.
part, I jumped through to either grass or fire.
No, you
All right,
always
Jason,
always
what
go
you
green,
want?
I
baby.
had the
Go green,
gecko.
baby.
Okay.
Gotta
Oh,
go green.
so-
The grass.
See, with this one,
grass is
that
never
looks
green.
like kind of a
Always.
fox. I'd probably go green this year.
Always.
Yep. So that's gonna be a fun little just crossover
that's
that
cool.
they're doing for the
I like that.
Splatfest. And then
So what ends up happening
course,
in
they're-
the end of the Splatfest though? Like
Yeah,
kind
like
it's
of
just
they-
kind of like a
all the points. It's kind of like
How do
a
you-
basically
how do
who scores the most points wins. So during the Splatfest, you've got turf war, which is basically just whoever throws down the most paint on the map.
yeah.
And
are there
then
any
you've got
like prizes or anything? Like do you get
you
any
get gear.
cosmetics and gear? Oh, okay,
You'll get
cool.
cosmetic gear
Sweet.
out of it. So if you
that'll
win,
be
you
fun.
get, there's a specific shirt. And then also too is they also do stuff like this. So they had Nintendo Live in Tokyo, where they had this QR code. So basically, anybody who basically was there or is going to scan this through the mobile app, the Nintendo Online
Mhm.
app on your phone, gets cosmetic in gear. Basically, this time it's a banner. So kind of like we got those
Oh,
banners
cool.
for Destiny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's going to be something
yeah.
like that too. So
Oh,
you're going to have your
sweet.
own custom banner for
Oh, cool.
Splatoon.
See, that's fun. They're making
speaking
all
of
aspects
Destiny,
of it fun.
Speaking of Destiny, I'm gonna put it out there. If anybody from Bungie is listening, take a note of this Splatfest thing because this is really cool and a step up
Yeah.
from Guardian Games. Because Guardian Games is just like it's the exact same thing. You're trying to bitch who's the best class,
Mhm.
but at least this puts some theme to it and like makes it more fun. So Bungie, take a note of this
So
and steal this
I am-
idea, please.
And I put this out on Twitter when I posted that I got my shirt in and stuff like that. I want to throw out I blame you to 9 for getting me on the Splatoon train because it's so much fun and I can see why he loves it so much. And I can see why the community loves it so much. It's a blast even when you're getting your butt kicked.
Yeah,
So,
it's just
Um
ultra high paced,
Yep.
ultra high, ultra fast. Too
That's
crazy.
cool.
so real quick for Collector's Corner.
No, stop it.
Well, no, this is something that all of us,
Okay.
Jerry, I've
Get on
got
the
I've,
train, Jason.
I've got your copy, Jerry. It's in your Christmas present. But huge shout out to Eric and Julia for sending us copies.
So cool.
Oh, dude,
that's
so
awesome.
nice. Thank you again, Eric. Thank you.
These are so basically what this is for those that are at home. It reads on the back of this from the personal files of Eric Lewald and Julia Lewald. This is a photocopy of the first page of the first draft of the first script ever written for X-Men the Animated Series.
That's so awesome,
Night of the Sentinels Part 1, written by Mark Edward Edens. Please note that the rusty mark from a very old paperclip in the top upper left-hand corner, there's a single handwritten note from Eric about what he'd like to change in the first draft. Groofer, Wolverine.
So
as he conducted research for his oral history book previously on X-Men, and then together with Julia for their book X-Men, the Art and Making of the Animated Series, Eric enjoyed looking back at the thousands of pieces that had come together to make X-Men the Animated Series what it was, and here's one of the very first. So
that's awesome.
Big thank you from all of us here on Crashing Game Night.
Thank you guys so much. That means so much.
Autographed copies.
Not even just for that, just for being on the show with us.
Yeah,
thank you.
Absolutely.
So awesome.
That was very, very nice.
That was a big treat. Yeah,
have that.
Thank you guys again.
So absolutely. So, with that, real quick, let's go around. So we know Theo was playing Destiny and blew up his computer.
Yes, but I do have something else to share.
Ooh.
But you guys can go ahead while I get it.
But yeah, I have nothing to share in this department.
We have a new member to the family.
Gosh.
Hello.
Oh, what's his name? What's her name?
Maylin. Meilin.
Oh,
Maylin.
So cute.
Oh, so Mandarin for beautiful jade.
Nice. So Theo, have you played anything besides Destiny?
Nope. Everything since Friday was getting prepared for her arrival, so I haven't been playing anything.
J-Bone, how about you, baby?
Just finished the fourth ending, so I got all the endings in Sekiro already.
Nice.
Nice, baby.
There you go.
Now it is there's a couple things that I just need to grind out for the platinum, and boom.
Damn, dude.
So now that you're really good into the mechanics with Sekiro and everything, are you gonna give Elder Scrolls?
Elden Ring?
Elden Ring?
Yeah, Elden Ring a try.
Or no, because I actually do have Bloodborne that I bought way long time ago.
Nice.
When I first bought the PS4, it's still wrapped up because I knew I wasn't.
Are you gonna crack that seal?
I don't know. I want
honestly.
I want to go through some other games first. I need to get the whole I understand why.
Start fresh.
Yeah,
totally
start fresh.
Yeah,
but I understand why it got Game of the Year. It is really good. It is.
Yeah.
Once you understand it, and everybody that's come on and said once you get it, you get it. Oh man,
But that's the thing.
It made the game so much more fun.
You're
so
already
much more.
finishing the hardest game from that company. Technically, Bloodborne is a variation of that game because they took a lot from it. But so you have a little less to worry about, but it's still as strenuous as from what we all heard.
Yeah, but again, it's just one of those things where oh man,
mentally, take a break.
You need to take a break
play
a little
something
bit.
A little lighthearted, or I get that. Yeah.
So other than that,
totally.
Lining up.
Do you still have Phoenix Wright to finish or no?
I finished the trilogy. I do have the Chronicle one with Sherlock Holmes or that one. Okay. I still have that one that I need to play, but the Switch is going to be gone for about a month or so. So I'm going to be Switchless. So I'm going to try and get some other PS.
Wifey's getting to take it with her, huh?
Yeah, she is.
Nice. Matt?
So not a ton because honestly, I did a bit of editing. I've had
a couple
for your shoots,
doing shoots and everything. Yeah. So
you had 2 shoots last weekend, right?
So I had one this past weekend, one the weekend before. So right after, I had all the editing still to do and finish up from the shoot I had prior to our show last week. I had a shoot this weekend, which we're seeing your pictures. Got that all cranked out. So I could deliver those. I've got 2 shoots this weekend. So
Sweet.
my photo editing has been the predominant focus as I make my strides for looking towards the beginning of the year, which I was talking to Jerry about this. 90% sure the business is coming back. I don't want to restart it.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
Nice, dude.
It was just
Congrats.
something on Sunday just clicked into place. That is like kind of that last piece of my photographic soul woke up.
Yeah,
and when you look at the pictures, it is vintage to me, like all the way down to the looks, the everything. So it's been a long journey to get back to this point. It's been 3 years.
Good to hear,
really
dude.
get this back. So it's back. So
that's awesome, bro.
But what I have played is a little bit of Mario Brothers Deluxe, where we just finished off the the Rock World and got to Peach's Castle, and then of course Animal Crossing, which I am hoping, and Whip of Alchemy. Thank you. It is, it's my photography is my natural talent, and it's great to have it back. So I appreciate that. But yeah, so just Animal Crossing. I'm hoping I can keep my promise to you guys and have everything done by Long Beach. But
hey, don't worry, man. Don't worry.
I decided I'm doing a full redo, like a
again
redo of the island, because
take your time, bro.
Hey, you know what, man?
I love Animal Crossing. I really do, because it allows me just time to relax, and it just.
I'm just going to put it out there. You know that they're saying take your time, is so that way that your mind is occupied with Animal Crossing and not mess you up for Monopoly and not getting that belt. Just putting it out there.
Oh, bro, don't worry, man. Dude, don't worry.
Belt's coming home.
That belt's staying with me.
Hey,
do you know why? Because
hey,
two-time Monopoly champion is speaking in the house right now.
2-time.
Yeah, 2-time.
Say 2-time? No,
1 time.
Out of here.
You own it once, baby. 1 time.
No.
1 time.
2-time. I wanted the first go around, and then that crazy weekend, the last time that we're all acknowledging that I won twice. 2 times.
No.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, really. The first time we played, remember, I literally did not think I was going to win.
I feel like that one might not count because it did not involve all 4 of us. You're talking about the one I'm thinking about that happened in E3 line. I was not involved there. I was left out.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
We were not. Theo and I were not involved. That was a Jason Jerry thing.
No, but there was only 3 of us. There was only 3 of us.
So that's still
That
still counts.
It does not count, because one, I was arbiter and you told me to screw off.
Yeah, that's right. Screw off now. Are you kidding me? See, I get it, guys. You be a champion
anyway.
No, see, if you look at the one-on-one champion, that's me, sir. But the 4-player, the multiplayer, the actual title.
Don't worry about it. Okay, let's just title. Hey, Red Dead. Hey, hold on.
I have to be the one with that.
Red Dead. Just go fish, because the belt's coming home with me.
Ooh.
I feel like you just used Red Dead, just like it instantly put in my head from How I Met Your Mother, is like when they're going over, like, how do you distract Robin? Just start talking about Empire Penguins. So for Jerry, just start talking about Red Dead. Like,
fine.
What fish you fishing for?
Ridiculous. That's messed up, man. That's right, followers. They're taking it away from me. They stripped me.
No,
one of my titles. One of my wins.
Can't take away what you didn't have.
Ew.
Hey, Jerry, other than Red Dead, what you been playing?
I've been knocking out a little bit of Dreamlight Valley, and pretty much Red Dead. Yeah, I've been cowboying it up, bro. So all done.
Before we talk any more trash, because we got a couple of weeks leading up to Long Beach, and the trash is going to get thrown quite a bit.
I was so proud of my 2 wins. I really was.
The boardwalk debacle. Okay.
The boardwalk debacle.
That's what it'll always be that names. Anyway,
I love you, Jerry.
I do want to thank everybody for crashing game night with us tonight, especially those that hung out, that came over from Austin Lee Matthews stream and hung out for these shenanigans. Thank you. We love Austin. Austin is very much part of the CGN fam, and we cannot wait to see him and hang out with him and some of the rest of the Final Fantasy guys and stuff in a couple weeks here. But it is hopefully we gave you some laughter tonight. And if you did like what you hear or what you heard tonight, please, make sure you hit that follow button, whether it's here on Twitch or you're watching us on YouTube or listening to us on one of the podcast platforms of your choice. If you want to see some past episodes, including those that came over from Austin, go head on over to crashinggamenight.com, click on the guests and contributors tab, and go look up Austin, and you'll links to all his past episodes, including one where we discuss whether or not Die Hard is a Christmas movie while they're in character. That was great. So as always, everybody, just please be excellent to each other.
Answer.
Anyways, be excellent to each other, guys, and stay frosty.
What's up, all my nerds? Thank you all. Man, we had quite the discussion tonight. I am happy about this participation. I like class participation. Thank you all. I'm not saying I'm a teacher. I'm not. I'll never be a teacher. Anyways, thank you all for joining.
You told me a great teacher.
Thank you, man.
You would be a great teacher. I would totally want you as a teacher.
Well, I would just like to speak to all of those individuals who have been discriminated against, who have been disrespected and publicly abused, whose voice are trying to be silenced. To everyone who is just considered different. You are not alone. There is help out there. And we as a podcast would like to say that we are with you. We support you. And we would like to invite everyone to just spread just a little bit more compassion, some patience, and maybe just a dash of love. And let's just try and be a little bit better and try and help each other out. Thank you, guys. Thank you all. Thank you, nerds, for laughing with us, or laughing at me, apparently, because now I get stripped of a title.
We laugh with you. You're just not laughing with us at the same time. True. That's all.
That's true. Yeah. But to Lion's Mane.
Yeah, I mean, like, speaking of teachers out there, shout out to all you teachers, like, you guys are doing the frontline work for all of the youth, and you guys deserve some shout out as well. Everybody out there, it is the Halloween season, so please be safe out there.
Yeah, be safe.
I know there's a lot of those stories going on about certain colored pills. Just relax, guys. Like,
it's the memes that keep on giving now.
It is they're color coded for a reason, but we're not going to go into that. But stay safe out there as always. It is good hearing from a lot of you guys out here in the chat world. I love talking with you guys there. Shout out to Pierre, the homies. Definitely a shout out to Val. I have not heard from you in a while.
Saying something
and
I know.
Whip of Alchemy.
Yep. Shout out to Whip. Crack that whip. Got Austin going in there too. So much love for you guys out in the chat world. Like, I love talking with you guys every time I can. Right in between these guys chit-chatting as well. Every time they talk about Marvel, I will talk with you, chat. So anyways,
so annoying.
My man, Dio, my man. Send us out like you do.
I'm going to put it out there to Val. Like, Jason needs his Newman, and Val, I think this is your time to apply for that.
Don't get Val started.
Bring it in to the chat.
We are taking applications.
Val.
Oh,
and just because I can, if anybody's that's seeing it in Jerry's background, I'm going to steal some words from him. Make sure you're out there using kind words, accepting differences. But till next time, TTFN, ta-ta for now.
Good night, everybody.
They stole it. They stripped me of my title. They stripped me of my title.
one lucky